Greetings and good day, everybody. Looney Farm Guy here. These are your new mods for Friday, December 3rd for Farming Simulator 22. We're going to show them off, test them out, put them to work. So stay tuned. So, we have some new mods. Yes, we've been waiting for a little bit since the last time. Perhaps I should explain a little bit about how I do my mod reviews. It's not simply, here it is, what it does. I take the time pretty much the whole day to actually test them out on the fields or whatever else they need to be, to the extent of to see if they work with workers and see if there's any quirks or things that are strange or funny, or just to show how they work. So it does take a little time, and that's just a little a little mention I thought I might mention before, because there are quite a few content creators that do mod reviews, and I just wanted to be a little bit more thorough in the individual items and how they work. So that is my niche, I hope. So moving on, we have, two, three, five new mods. Five of them. Two placeables. And, actually, there's a kind of a two-in-one with this cultivator. But anyway, let's start with this little fella here. I actually got one at the side of this garage here, so it places down. You can place it quite closely. This is the Small Stational Workshop by Camilos 0397. It is a repair. It's a workstation. So we're going to give that a little try out. We might as well look at the building. This is the largest composite machine sheds. There's four, I believe. If we look in sheds, here they are, four, ranging from small, 99,000, all the way up to this largest one, 159.5. Five and six slots. I believe this is probably close to that. I don't remember the slots. Slots aren't really an issue anymore, actually. Doors all open. As I say that, yes, okay, there we go. It's a shed. It's quite a large shed. Very nice. Nice entryway. All these are vehicles I'm going to be using for the tests. They all backed in here quite easily. A harvester without the header would fit in here, I would think, as most everything. It's not drive-through, of course, but it has lighting. The lighting is over here. At least one of the lighting switches. There it is. On, off, off. On. There we go. Very nice. Got some skylights too. So that's your shed. This is by Vertex Design and Niggles. And there you go. Not much to those, to testing that. Like I said, we'll try this out later. Let's move on to these. These are pretty basic. John Deere slice weight. I've heard these weights referred to as suitcase weights because they have a little. We can look at it. They have a little handle there, and you can add on. So this is the smallest one. Starts at. If we take a look at it, quick here, weights all the way at the end. Slice weights, so they start at 360 kilograms all the way up to 1178. And of course, there are color choices, as I have demonstrated with this large one. We'll be throwing those on the tractors to help with that. But before that, we have the Krone Easy Flow 380S. Oh, sorry, the weights were by Camelus 0397 as well. This one here is by Koyosho. So we do have a nearly identical one as base game. Those can be found in forage harvesters. So the base game one is here, the Krone Easy Flow 300S. It comes in at 3 meters. This one is 3.8 meters. So somewhat wider. I haven't noticed or seen you can do warning signs or no warning signs. It picks up grass and only grass. So we're going to try it out. The in-game standard one. Open sesame. Here, this one here. So this is the standard in-game one. I just thought I'd... let's just put them beside each other for comparison's sake. So there you have it. You can see it is, well, 0.8 meters wider than that. It's a little bit more expensive, about $8,000 more, but might be helpful with those larger swaths or so forth. So we're gonna try that out. And then we come to this, the Croakling Vector 460-620 by Vertex Design. Now this is an interesting one. So we have, of course, this is in cultivators. So the base game, in-game Croakerling, we have two of them, but the 578 and 800, 5.7 meters and 8 meters. And those are your options. That's the in-game one. We also have the all-rounder Flatline 600 that comes in at 6 meters at 51,000. So this one, 68,000 for the 8 meter. So we do have a couple of those here, but here's the one that dropped today, the Vector 460-620, $32,000 for the base model, which is this, which is a 4.6 meter. Not too bad. But the interesting option is APV, which is a cedar of a sort. We'll explain that in a moment. There are, of course, some wheel choices, but that, they're wheels. So then the Vectors 460 and 620, you're going 4.6 up to 6.2. 4.6 meters at 220 horsepower. The 6.2 meter requires 280 horsepower. That's interesting. Yeah, 220 to 280. Yeah, and so let's hook up a tractor to that, because that's an interesting one. The seeding option, so it's going to cultivate and seed. Well, the option too. I mean, if you don't put any seed in it, you can just use it as a cultivator. So, come on. There we go. A little finicky. So you see down at the bottom, we have, we start with grass, oilseed radish, and canola. Those are the three that you can use, you can seed with. Does it open? There it is, opens up. So how much does it hold? Well, that's a good question. $300 liters. So we're going to see how far that goes. And so that's the lineup for today. I'm going to cut away now and set all this stuff up. And I'm going to go through them basically. Well, the weights are weights. The shed's a shed. We're going to try this out. We're going to try out the cultivators and have them work away on a field. And we're going to test out this pickup. And so we're going to cut away now. I'm going to do some work today. And once I'm all done, I'm going to come back to you with a report. We'll see you then. All right, here we go. We've kind of prepped this field. We got some grass already growing, planted here. I have taken a disker to this area here over some ground that was already cultivated and planted crop. We have some just freshly harvested area here from oat. We have a plowed section here, and we have a section where there was some sorghum, and we have some corn here. So something to note with this particular machine, the worker will use it as a cultivator over anything, basically. Planted crop, ready to harvest crop, anything at all, he will run it as a cultivator. As I will demonstrate. Cultivate, and away he goes. No problem at all. And he will do that. Now, the thing you need to know is if you want to seed while you're planting, first of all, you have to activate it by pressing left button and square. Now I'm going to plant grass here just because I'm going to need it to test the pickup. So if we place it down, you can go ahead and plant and cultivate on using your own, yourself. Doing it yourself, no problem at all. Here you go. There you go. No problem at all. It's planting. Actually, it's quite for grass. It's not using much. So now the problem occurs is when you are over top of a crop. Say now we're on grass that is growing or ready to harvest. You press the worker, and he's going to make me a liar. Okay, so apparently over grass he's going to do it. I was trying that over corn, and he wasn't going to do it. All right, that's curious. Okay, so anyways, the worker had no problem planting grass over top of grass. I had a problem with corn. So here's some corn. Set it down. Corn. And press the circle button for hire a worker. Ah, yes, there you go. See? Turn off the seeder. Set it down. Press circle for hire a worker. Yeah, it's got no problem plowing. It's got no problem plowing under ready to harvest crop. But he's not going to plant grass while doing it. The worker, that is. On the other hand, if I activate the seeder, lower the cultivator, and merrily go along, no problems seeding over top of this crop. So let's just do a little quick look at our PDA here. As you can see, where I planted the grass, it's growing where it wasn't. It's just a cultivated state. Over here as well, growing. Oh, this guy stopped. Let's take a look at the other one real quick. There he is. I don't know why he's ended up there. That's a bit odd. wonder if because there's some oddness going on. He was going along happily, cultivating this. As you can see, he's cultivated that whole strip already. The issue happens when he gets to the other end. I don't know if he's confused about what he's supposed to do. Anyways, back to here. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to set this down and let's start off where we started here and let the worker continue to seed and make sure he's okay with cultivating and seeding. And let him go. I'll let him go off with the grass for a while. Then we'll seed a little bit of canola, because canola is the only other harvestable, other than grass, harvestable crop that you can plant with this, which is pretty neat. For basically, it's a direct drill, but it gives the cultivated state, so you're getting a better ground cultivation. And the seeding. No fertilization, of course, available on this. So I'm going to cut away now, and we're going to come back and see how they fare. Hello there. I thought we'd take a little bit of time to test out this guy here. This is the small Stational workshop. Oh, there's more words. Oh, trailer. Of course, it says it's a trailer, but it's stationary. You cannot pull it anywhere. It is in the form of a trailer. So you just go up to it like a workshop. We have the customize and repair. Let's repair, although that's weird. I only use this for 0.2 hours. And it needs repair already, $260. Okay. Now, notice there's no sell option. Not on this one. Customize. Yeah, we can go in there and customize anything we want. And there you have it. Like I said, it placed really nice and close to this building. There's the marker seems to be, I'm not sure how far away. There's obviously, this is the side you want it facing for. So yeah, I'm sure anywhere in this kind of general area up to, I don't know, you'll be able to get anything at least that close to it, unless you place it in a really strange area. So we're planting grass. We will probably check in and do a little bit more with that, and then we'll test out this pickup on the Krone here. Well, it seems we have encountered another issue. This is all harvested sorghum. Nothing's growing here. It's done. There's nothing growth. Yeah, it's harvested. The worker will not plant over it. I have the planting, pressing hire worker stop. No field found. It's like, well, the field's right in front of you, you ding-a-ling. So it'll cultivate. There it goes, cultivate. No, but I want you to seed grass. I want some grass in there. Cultivate it and seed some grass. That's why we have a grass seeder on the cultivator. No, he's just like, no. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. All right, so that's a bit of an issue. Let's go, let's take her over and I don't know why it's not doing it. Perhaps it thinks there's still crop in there. I have cultivated a little bit of this with the cultivator already. So perhaps we'll set him off here. I don't see why he wouldn't want to seed here. Lower it down. It's already cultivated, so the cultivation part of it is yeah, so he's okay with seeding over something that's cultivated already. Go figure. Now what? Oh, I've ran out of seed. I'll be right back. Well, I think I can come to a conclusion on this this cultivator. As a cultivator, it seems to work as it should. It cultivates. The worker likes it. The worker uses it. I have him on this field. I didn't really like the other field too much, but there was some other stuff going on, so I can't really fault it particularly as a mod for it not kind of. I had some other stuff going on here. Very happily cultivating, no problem. Now with the seeding option on this, which I have, it does not like. It will not go over top of like harvested ground. It won't seed. It'll cultivate, but no field found. It just will not. I can switch it to grass, turn it on. No. Okay, let's switch it to oilseed radish. You would think I should be able to plant oilseed radish. Here, let's even lower it. Okay, go for it. No, he doesn't like it. So, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a seed option. If it'll only plant, or the worker, you can do it by yourself manually. That's no problem. Put it down, go forward, and away it goes. You have to do it yourself. So if you don't mind doing that, then that's an excellent product. If you find the seed usage, you're running out of seed, there's extra seed tanks you can get. It'll be under planters, I believe there's one. Here we go. The Lemkin Solitaire 23 holds 2,000 liters of seed. You put that on the front there, you can go for a very long time. If you want a worker to do it, he will cultivate. Turn that off. It's just a cultivator now. No problem. He will happily go along using this as a cultivator. But if you want to use workers with this thing to seed, it'll have to be over cultivated ground or somehow tilled, either plowed, cultivated, or disc or subsoiler, something that will change it from the harvested state, because it just won't. It won't do it. All right. Then now all we have to do is wait for the grass to grow. And our next video will be showing the grass, the Krone. Where are we? Here. We will attach this little puppy to it, and it will we'll pick up some grass. See you in a bit. All right, everybody. We are ready for the final test of the Easy Flow Series 380S, so 3.8. As you can see, I've tested it out a little bit, and everything works fine. So something to note. Number one, the silage additive, or the bond silage added to this, when picking up grass only, will add 5% yield. just to note. So if you want to do that, you can. Note number 2, not every trailer holds grass. This one does. If we go into our trailers, notice the icons at the bottom. They don't all hold grass. They hold a bunch of stuff, but let's see. The Quaco is a forage trailer. It denotes the grass icon. Double trailer will not hold grass. The Stroutman, no grass. Chaff, it will, not grass. Here we go. The Freightliner, or the Field Liner HTS 3106, which I have, holds grass, and silage, which is they don't all hold silage either. This one does hold silage, and that's going to be significant in a second. This one, the Bergman, also holds grass and silage. The Crampy does not. Neither does this. The Reich, the new Reich RTWK does not hold grass. Neither does that. Anyways, so grass is, you have to pay attention. If you're wondering why it's not loading in there, that would be why. Now, one more thing to note, if you take a look, come on, back the camera up. We want to take a look at this trailer. So, anyone using the purchased these biogas plants that you buy and place, you have to lift product up to get it into that for it to unload. This trailer lifts. So it will unload your grass into that silo, well, not silo, into your biogas plant, because those do not have. Anyways, just thought I'd let's get in here, start it up, put this down, and start picking up some grass, because that's what we're trying to show off. And there we go, picking up grass at a blistering speed of 9 miles per hour. And doing it very nicely. So let's just continue on here for a little bit. There is one other thing I tried with corn chaff with these machines, and it was, well, it's not going to make that corner. Notice that it has a fairly wide pickup. It picked up stuff even on kind of the outside of the. You see how far away? Okay, so the wheels. Basically, if you get inside that wheel on that side right there, you're going to pick stuff up. So potentially, you could have almost a double width swath. It's kind of hard to. I wonder if it's inside. Yeah, inside. If you can drive it inside, that's easy, because you can. There's no problem picking up that swath. So I'm going to try one thing here. I'm going to disconnect the trailer and continue picking up. And well, that's quite far away. It's okay. So now we're continuing to pick up, but it's not putting it into anything. Where does it go, you may ask? Well, that's a very good question, because I can go ahead and pick up all this stuff. And well, from what I found, you really don't want to be doing this, because Well, I'll show you in a second. At least it was doing it. So let me, oh, other side note, all these trailers will hook up to this is the Fent. This will hook up. The hoses just don't show hooking up. So just to note that. Let me go empty that trailer, and I'll show you why you don't want to be going too far with it not unloading. Actually, terrible things happen when you do that. And I don't know why it doesn't stop picking up. You would think it would stop picking up product, right? If just like a harvester, if it's so here we go. We've been picking up stuff for a while. We'll put this trailer close by. It should recognize it. And yeah, only 779 liters. Actually, we're lucky we got that much. Just gonna put a little bit more in there, and then we'll be able to suck up this entire pile of grass here. So if you just want to get rid of stuff and make it go away, this is actually a great way to do it. You just, well, grass, if you just want grass to pick it up and make it all go away, not have to deal with it. This will work with any of the attachments, the corn header, so now we're going to put it, it's going to go in there, and there we go. What do we got in there? 2,400 liters? That's a very tiny pile. That's all we got that it spit out after picking up all of that rest of that grass. So there's your tip of the week. Shall we yes, I know it's turned on. So there's your grass. Pick up your Easy Flow 380S. Let's just jump back over to and so here's your lineup for today. These are your mods. So there's an issue with the seeding option on this cultivator. Workers will not seed over harvested crop, or basically I think it would do it over grass, but cultivated, basically the worker would seed over cultivated, but to nothing else. But it works fantastic as a cultivator. Workers use it there. There you go. I apologize for the length of the video. Just if you don't feel bad if you skipped ahead to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So have fun. Till next time. Bye for now.